coin aficionados, and welcome to PHILINDSING Coin Channel. Today we got a whole bunch of 1 peso coins from the Philippines, so I thought I'd look through them with you. And as many of you may know from my videos, I just love this Jose Rizal 1 peso coin. This is the 1 peso coin based upon the design for the Kennedy half-dollar. Frank Gasparo, who was the designer of the Kennedy half-dollar, actually designed this coin, and it's a beautiful, really basic coin. It says peso at the top, one here, and then it says Jose Rizal at the bottom. If we flip it up, we see that it has this kind of beaded outer rim, and if you have a really good quality one, you'll see a lot of hair in there, and you see even with this coin how great the eyes, nose, lips, mouth, and ears are. Just a greatly designed engraved coin. Now, what we want to look on these for, we can look for 1973, but as you know, they didn't make this in 1973. They made this coin only for 2 years, really, 1972 and 1974, and then they stopped making it. It's a big coin for the Philippines. It's the biggest one that we have. There are some coins that are kind of similar in size, and this is the old 2 peso, but you notice even that, this Philippine 2 peso is nowhere near the size of the 1 peso coin. And then we have some of the older coins, and those were large coins also, but again, they were not quite the same size. So let's take a look at, say, this one, the 50 centavos. So here's a 50 centavos, an old Philippine coin from 1964, and again, that's not as big. So these are big coins, huge coins for the Philippines, and actually bigger than the US half-dollar coin. So let's flip it over and see. Okay, so it's going to say Republica ng Pilipinas on the back, 1974. Banco on this side, Central on this side, and Republica ng Pilipinas down here also. So this is a 74, and this is how you can tell what year it is. So that's the first one. This one, it's a little bit more beat, and you can notice how there's some coloration differences here. That's just how the coin goes. It's not a different coin, and they are all made of the same thing, and that is they're all made of a nickel brass, but they wear differently depending on how much salt and sea air they get. So there, once again, there's our 74. What's next? Well, this one is another 74, same exact design, and in okay condition. This one is another different color, same peso, 1 peso. Here's a 1972. Now they haven't changed the design any, but this one's a little bit more worn. Republica ng Pilipinas, Banco Central, 1972. So what's the difference between the 72 and the 74? You'll see that there's a little bit difference in the size of the type here, but essentially they just changed out the 2 for the 4 for the 1974 coins. Here's another 1974. What's this one? Jose Rizal. See how this one wore down on the edges? So you really can't tell that this used to be separated. Let's show you one that's separated more. And you see how there's some spacing in here, and this one is just worn right down, so it looks like they actually in one piece. So if we take a look at this one, we also see that we don't see any of the hair, and we have a lot of trouble seeing the eyes and the ear on this one. It's really worn. If we get over to the back, it's also a 1974. And then now let's look at the last one, and this one is way different color. See the difference in the color there? Again, they're both nickel brass coins, but this one has just been worn differently, and this is a 1972, and this is our best one. Look how easy you can read that. So Republica ng Pilipinas here, Banco Central. We can tell that's a star, and that's a star, and we can see very well the eagle, the lion, the 3 stars, the sun, and if we look really closely, we can tell that the eagle has an olive branch on this, in this claw, and arrows on this claw. And that's something that we can't even see at all On some of the other ones, you can't tell what it is there. And on this one, you can't tell what. Yeah, you can kind of tell. And how about this one? This one's better. You can actually see some of the leaves here and the arrow sticking out. But look at this eagle. It's got a broken leg right there. These often come in the mint. You can see this is actually looks like the shape of the side of a coin. Let me show you that. So we have this little scratch here, right here, and it's the exact same as the edge of the coin. Let me find the edge of a coin here. This is exactly the same as this edge here. So a coin like this hit this coin so hard that it made the little scratches in it. And that's how it came out of the mint. You can see that there too. So a coin edge like this hit this coin and chipped it a little bit. So that's actually the reeded edge of a coin that got, when they were manufacturing these, made these dents. All right, well, that's all we have today for our 1 peso collection. We got some 1972s, we got some 1974s, and we don't have any 1973s, and we never will have. And we threw in a bonus 50 centavos coin from 1964. We'd love to have you subscribe to our channel and leave any comments you might have in the comments section of the Phil and Sing Coin channel.